The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. One fine summer day, a mother duck's eggs began to crack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, little ones. Are you all here?
But as she looked into the nest,
The largest egg is still unhatched. Oh, I must be patient. It's sure to be beautiful.
and at last the egg began to crack.
Look, everyone.
This is not what I expected.
Oh, you're so big. And your feathers aren't fluffy yellow like ours.
He doesn't look at all like the others.
You're ugly.
Now, children. Never mind. We shall all go for a swim.
As the mother duck led the ducklings to the pond, she hoped the ugly duckling could swim. And with a splash, he did.
Watch me, Mother. Look at me.
Well, young one, you do swim beautifully.
After a long swim, she marched her children into the barnyard to meet the other birds.
What a funny-looking bird.
They began to laugh at her.
Leave him alone. He's my finest swimmer, and he'll grow to be a fine drake like his father. I'm sure of it.
But day after day, the poor duckling's life in the barnyard grew worse. All the animals picked on him, chased him, and teased him. Finally, the duckling was driven out of the barnyard.
I can't stay here. There has to be a better place for me.
So the duckling lived alone in the rushes. One day, 2 wild geese came, wanting to pass the time.
Hello, little duck. Come with us, and we'll introduce you to some other geese.
Are you sure? Oh, I couldn't. I'm too ugly.
Well, I was quite a homely youngster myself. But look at me now.
What's that?
Hunters and their dogs. Run! Run for your life!
In a flash, the 2 friendly geese were gone.
Oh, no. I'm all alone. Where can I hide?
And close by, he saw an enormous dog.
Oh, he's so big. And look at his tongue and sharp teeth.
But the dog just took a good long look at the duckling and decided to run off another way.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm probably even too ugly to eat.
When he was sure it was finally safe, the frightened duckling started to run away.
Oh, this wind is so strong. Oh, but I can't stay. The hunters and their ferocious dogs might come back.
He kept running until evening, and he was very tired.
Oh, there's a place, a friendly place, with a windowsill where I can rest for a while. Oh, look at that nice old woman, and her hen, and her tomcat.
Now, my dear little chickie, would you like some nice cracked... Oh, why, what have we here?
A duckling, and a funny-looking one at that.
You call that a duckling?
Hush now. What good luck. Now we shall have duck's eggs if you don't turn out to be a drake.
And so the duckling spent the night.
It will be so nice to have fine, fresh eggs in the morning. Don't you think so, chickie?
But in the morning,
Now that you're here, what can you do, Ma?
Can you purr or arch your back?
No, but I can swim.
Swim in water? I've no need for water myself. I lick myself clean.
And I can dive, too.
Dive? What earthly good is diving? You should learn how to lay eggs for our mistress.
But you see, I think I might really be a drake. And I...
More's the pity, young fellow.
Why don't you learn to warm our mistress's lap and purr like I do?
Well, thank you all the same, but I can see that I'm not much use to you. I better leave.
And the duckling went back to the pond. Outside, the autumn winds were howling while the young drake swam and dived.
I'm alone here, but at least I can do what I like best. Swim and dive to my heart's content.
One special frosty evening, a flock of large birds flew past.
Oh, I've never seen anything so grand. Look at their long necks and those strong wings and the way those white feathers shine in the sky. Hello! Please stop!
But soon the birds were out of sight.
Oh, it would have been wonderful just to talk to them. Oh, I know I'll never forget them.
The winter was cold, so cold. The duckling had to swim around and around in the water just to keep from freezing.
Oh, my! Every day this pool gets smaller.
And indeed, one day, the pond froze completely.
My feet are frozen into the ice. I'll never get them free. Oh!
However, the next morning, a kind peasant happened by. He broke the ice with his strong wooden clogs and gently carried the shivering bird home. He was warm and happy at first, but the peasant's children wanted to play with him.
Let's catch him. See if he can fly.
Oh, why are they chasing me?
Come here, little duck.
How can I get... Oh, no, the milk.
Good grief! Out!
Her loud yelling frightened the bird even more. He flew right into the fresh butter and then into the flour bin.
Out of my house before you spill all the food!
She swept the young drake outdoors. For the rest of the winter, he slept peacefully in the marsh grass. When the sun began to shine warm again, the bird awakened.
Oh, I must have slept for days and days. I feel like stretching and swimming. Oh, look at my wings. They've grown bigger and stronger. And my feathers, they don't seem as dull.
He flew until he came to a splendid garden. And there in a pond glided the 3 beautiful birds he had seen before.
Maybe I can get a closer look.
It surprised him when the magnificent birds approached him, and he bowed his head as they passed. But there, in the water, a graceful, long-necked bird looked back at him.
This can't be me. I've changed. I'm not an ugly gray bird anymore. And look, the others are welcoming me.
2 children ran into the garden.
Look, there's a new one.
Oh, he's the loveliest swan of all.
The swan looked again at his handsome reflection. But in his heart, he knew he had been beautiful all along, even as an ugly duckling.
I never thought I should know such happiness when I was but an ugly duckling.
The Emperor's New Clothes.
Yes.
Many years ago, there lived an emperor who was so fond of new clothes that he spent every hour of every day in his dressing room.
I have no doubt that I am the greatest of emperors, for I have always known that clothes make the man.
Every day there arrived visitors to his kingdom wishing to see the emperor.
We must see the emperor immediately.
Oh, this second?
Yes, it is urgent.
Extremely urgent. No dignity, none at all. That is impossible. The emperor is busy trying on his new jacket. Now, go away. Be gone.
Then one day there came 2 impostors pretending to be weavers.
We will gain the emperor's confidence.
And then trick him royally.
Hello!
State your business.
We are weavers. We offer our talents to the emperor, for the beauty of our fabrics is beyond imagination.
Not only Certainly are the colors extraordinary and the designs incomparable.
The cloth possesses a mysterious quality.
Yes. I shall announce you. Your Majesty, two weavers of extraordinary talent.
Show them in.
Your Majesty, the fabric we weave you're unable to see.
If you're stupid of mind and think simply.
Ho ho, clothes made of that material would be most valuable. If I had them, I could at once tell the clever from the stupid. Minister of Clothing?
Yes, Excellency.
The cloth must be woven for me at once. And plan a royal procession. I will parade through the kingdom and separate the wise from the fool.
Oh, yes, Most High Lord.
So the weavers were given a large sum of money, gold, and silks. They were ordered to begin their work at once. The word quickly spread in the city about the special quality of the fabric.
Can't wait to see it myself.
Everyone was anxious to see how stupid his neighbor was.
I'm quite sure I shall see the magical fabrics.
Soon, the emperor became curious about the progress of the weavers. He summoned his wisest minister, the Minister of Science.
Yes, Your Majesty?
Honest Minister, it is my wish that you visit the weavers. You possess sense and will be able to judge how the fabric succeeds.
So the good old minister went to the room where the two impostors were working at their bare loom.
Heaven preserve me. Why, I cannot see a single thread.
Please, step nearer.
Is not the design pretty? And the colors, are they not beautiful?
They pointed to the bare loom. The poor old minister opened his eyes still wider.
Can it be that I am stupid? Oh, no one must know it. I can't admit that I see only a bare loom.
Will you say nothing of the work?
Oh, it's very pretty. The design and the colors. Oh, yes, I shall tell the Emperor that it pleases me.
We are delighted to hear it.
Then they mentioned all the different colors and explained the unusual design.
Wonderful moire pattern to the silk.
Glowing.
Exquisite.
Stunning texture and weave.
Dramatic.
Comparable.
Unparalleled.
Original.
Yes.
I must pay attention so I can use the same words when I return to the Emperor.
And so he did. The impostors now applied for more money, more silk, and more gold to be used in their weaving. This they put in their pockets and then danced. For not a single thread was put upon the loom, though they continued their pretended work.
We'll weave and deceive. Ne'er a stitch will be seen.
For our pockets conceal what our loom should reveal.
The emperor, soon after, sent another statesman to see how the weaving was getting on. He, too, looked and looked, but could see nothing but a bare loom.
I am not stupid. I must never let it be thought that I am.
So he returned to the emperor and praised the fabric, which he had not seen.
It is magnificent.
Now, everyone in the city spoke of the remarkable fabric.
Have you heard how the Emperor's new clothes are coming along?
The delivery lad says the cooks and maids at the palace talk of nothing else.
Mother says I can watch the procession.
The emperor wanted to see the clothes himself, so with a host of followers, he went to the two artful impostors. They were most anxious to show the emperor their beautiful fabric.
Your Majesty, is it not magnificent?
Will not Your Majesty look more closely? Just examine the design and colors.
How is this? Why, I see nothing at all. Can it be that I am stupid? Oh, that would be most dreadful. Yes, it is very beautiful. It has my highest approval.
The emperor would not admit that he saw nothing, nor would his followers, for they looked and saw nothing.
Oh, Emperor, these must be the most beautiful garments in the world.
Yes, yes, delightful.
Charming. Excellent.
I am so pleased with your work that you each are hereby awarded the title of Grand Weaver to His Excellency's Wardrobe.
The whole night before the procession was to take place, the impostors were awake. They burned candles so that everyone could see that they were hard at work, sewing the emperor's new clothes. They pretended to take the fabric off the loom. They cut patterns in the air with large shears. They stitched busily with needles, but no thread.
Our task is done. Complete finished.
The garment's set for all to see.
The next morning, before dawn, the emperor himself arrived in his dressing gown. The impostors proudly held up their arms as if to show him his new clothes.
These are the trousers, this is the coat, and here is the cloak.
And all so light that one might think one had nothing on.
But that is the beauty of the cloth. If your majesty will please take off your clothes.
What will help you put the new ones on? Here, before the mirror.
The emperor undressed. The impostors pretended to help him to don one article after another.
It is a magnificent outfit.
Oh, your majesty, each garment fits beautifully. The patterns are perfect.
It is a magnificent outfit.
And most revealing of your truest character, your highness.
The processional canopy is ready and waiting, your majesty.
Well, I'm ready.
The pages were to carry the train. Not wanting to appear stupid, they knelt and pretended to pick up the train from the floor. Then they pretended to carry it.
Look, the canopy! The procession has started.
So the emperor walked in the procession under the magnificent canopy. At first, all the people in the street and in the windows were full of admiration.
The clothes are beautiful.
What a train there is to the clothes.
For fear of being thought stupid, no one would admit that he did not see anything.
I've never seen anything like them.
Nor have I. An amazing display, to be sure.
They do the emperor justice.
Quite so.
Then, one small child spoke up.
But he has nothing on.
Shh, foolish child.
But he has nothing on.
Shh, quiet.
Did you hear the wee one?
It says the emperor has nothing on.
Oh, Lord.
Father, but he has nothing on.
Hush, little tyke. Don't be saying such things. Don't listen to him.
Did you hear that?
He ain't got nothing on.
He has nothing on.
It's really true. We're not stupid. He's naked.
Look, you can see it for yourself.
Oh, preserve me. I know they're right, but if I stop now, they'll all think I'm a stupid fool.
So the emperor continued to pretend to wear the clothes that did not exist, as the procession wound its way grandly past the gasping citizens. The foolish emperor believed that he had to pretend that he'd been right all along, for vanity makes fools of everyone.
Thumbelina by Hans Christian Andersen. Once upon a time, a tiny girl came into the world when a flower bud opened. She was so small, she could fit into the palm of your hand.
My goodness, what have we here?
Oh!
Why, it's a pocket-sized person. Hardly higher than a
thumb. That's why they call me Thumbelina.
I may be smaller than birds flying free, but there is something waiting for me. Oh.
That's lovely. Do go on.
I can't remember.
Do you live here alone?
Not all alone. I have sunshine and flowers, and an itty-bitty pond where I can sail all day long. Like this.
But night is coming soon. What then?
Oh, why then I fall asleep and wait for morning. Please excuse me. I'm quite tired.
So Thumbelina climbed into her walnut shell bed, snuggled under a pink leaf, and fell soundly asleep. But while Thumbelina dreamt of tomorrow's sunshine, a big, ugly toad discovered her.
Ribbit, Ribbit, such a pretty little thing. She'd make a perfect wife for my son. And she's so small, I can simply carry her off. Ribbit, Ribbit. I'll just leave her on this lily pad while I prepare my home for the wedding. Ribbit, Ribbit.
Soon, Thumbelina woke up.
Oh no! Where is my garden? My flowers? My swallow friend? Help!
The fishes swimming below heard Thumbelina's cries. Together they gnawed at the tough green stalk. Suddenly, the lily pad broke free and swept away, with Thumbelina on it.
Help! The current is carrying me away. Oh, I can't stop. Oh, someone help me. Please. Oh, please. Help! Help!
As the current carried the lily pad into the riverbed.
Whoops! Oh, what strange-looking flowers. Or are they trees? Well, it's quiet. At least there are growing things, so I shall have food and shelter. I can make my home right here.
So Thumbelina lived near the river all summer and autumn, drinking nectar from the flowers and sleeping in the bed that she wove beneath a leaf.
I suppose I shall stay here for a while at least.
But then winter came. The flowers faded, the leaves shriveled, and the snow began to fall.
Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ow! Oh, I'm so cold and so hungry. But where can I go?
Right here, you poor thing. I've a snug little home with plenty to eat and an extra bed to boot.
With you?
Down this tunnel. Follow me. Just keep my rooms tidy and tell me good stories.
So Thumbelina swept the floors by day, and at night she told fairy tales to the mouse and her neighbor, Mr. Mole.
Once there was a tin soldier who had only one leg, because he had been made from the very last bit of tin from an old spoon. In the same house was a toy castle where lived a pretty ballerina, spinning forever on one toe.
Oh, bravo! Bellissimo! Bellissima! Oh, do tell us one more.
Very well. Once upon a time there was a prince who wished to marry a princess. But she had to be a real princess, so he...
No, splendid idea. Yes, yes. You shall be my princess, and I shall be your prince. And we will live forever underground.
What?
No more sun. It obliges me, you know.
But...
And no more flowers. No, 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 no. They make me sneeze something fierce.
But wait!
Ah, well, that's settled. Mouse, prepare for the marriage. Good night.
I can't. I won't.
You must marry Mr. Mole. He's so well-dressed, so learned. Besides, he has a bigger, cozier house than even I.
But I don't love him. I don't even like him. Why, he even hates sunshine and flowers.
Don't be ungrateful. It's your duty. Now go and weave your wedding clothes.
Thumbelina was so full of sadness that she first took a long walk through one of the mouse's many dark tunnels to sort out her troubles.
Oh, I just can't. Oh, my. What shall I do? Oh! Oh, Swallow! My old swallow friend! You're icy cold and scarcely breathing. Don't worry. I'll hide you here and come every day to take care of you.
So throughout the winter, Thumbelina wove gossamer gowns to please the mouse and secretly nursed the swallow back to health. Finally, the long winter gave way to sunshine. The snow melted into sparkling streams, and Thumbelina danced again.
I may be smaller than birds flying free, but there is something waiting for me. What does it matter how small I may be when... Oh...
Why, you nearly remembered all the words this time.
Nearly. More important, Swallow. In the rest of the world, the sun is beginning to shine again. The ground is warmer. Spring is nearly here. It's time for you to fly. Thumbelina! Thumbelina! Oh, where are you, you ungrateful girl? Everything's ready. The mole is waiting for your wedding to begin. Thumbelina!
Oh, they're coming for me. Fly away, Swallow. I shall have to marry him. But at least you can escape.
Fly with me, Thumbelina. The cold, dark earth is no place for you.
Thumbelina, come here.
The mouse has been kind to me, dear friend. Who will tell her stories and sweep her house if I go?
Fly with me, Thumbelina, to a place where the sun shines day and night and the flowers bloom all year long.
You're right. I shall never be happy here. And oh, sunshine and flowers. Then hurry. I will go with you.
Come back here, you selfish child. After all we've done for you. Ungrateful, I've never seen anything like that.
And into the air the swallow soared, with Thumbelina safely on his back.
How beautiful! I've never seen so much so small before.
After flying over many lands, the swallow began his descent and gently set Thumbelina down on a flower cup. It glowed with all the brilliance of the sun, moon, and stars together.
Oh, how beautiful! Oh! Oh! Why, you're no taller than a thumb, just like me. Who are you?
I am a king of the flowers. And you? Are you a queen?
Oh, no. I'm just Thumbelina, but I love flowers more than anything.
Thumbelina, only you could ever be queen of the flowers. Only you could ever be my queen. Please marry me.
Oh, yes. Yes, I will marry you. I like you. I love you because you love the things I love.
As Thumbelina spoke, flower spirits sprang from every blossom to greet the king and queen. And one of the flower spirits gave Thumbelina a butterfly's gossamer wings.
Now I remember. I remember all the words. I may be smaller than birds flying free, but there is something waiting for me. What does it matter how small I may be when I have found love to set my heart free?
There was rejoicing everywhere. Even the swallows sang for their happiness with all his loving heart.
Everyone has love to give and to share with someone who's waiting and wanting to care. What does it matter how small you may be? When love's in your heart, you will always